Why do you play? Why do you sing? Is it a hobby? A lifelong dream? Who inspires you? Where do you want to take this?
I got a precious mind, but I feel the sin inside me multiply.
There are many different kinds of open mics around town.
I got a
Comedy,
precious mind,
poetry,
but I feel the
dance,
sin inside me
music.
multiply.
Why do you go to open mics? I want to know.
Let me search for now. I got a precious mind.
Juan Gutierrez and his band Think of Stephanie have been regulars at various open mics in Alhambra and West Covina. We also brought them into our Torrance studio last year. For this holiday season, they decided to stage a Christmas gathering where they were the entertainment, and we were there to film it.
I decided to do a Christmas gathering just to be around positive people and the people I love. And not only that, I also decided to actually do entertainment as well. So Think of Stephanie consists of two people, Jorge Garcia and myself. We've collaborated for a few years now. And it's basically just a two-man band, and we usually find other musicians to actually help us out to perform the music.
I still can't believe I lost myself somewhere along the way. I feel so lost, I can't identify from my left to right. I lost control of my life and everything that goes with it. Just by talking to you, everything seems clear. And now, got my both feet on the ground. In my head, all the thoughts are amplified. And you help me simplify them all. And I thank you for your beautiful soul. 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 Na 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 na
Beautiful Soul was written at a time when I was going through a very difficult time in my life. And the song actually talks about that one person kind of guiding you through life and kind of putting things in perspective. And I'd like to say that the song is actually about my guardian angel.
Too much time on my hands and I fallen makes me wonder, how did I get here? Stupid me, I done it again. Didn't see where I was heading, making things more complicated. Now I know that this time around things will be different, I promise myself. Time will heal all of your wounds. You are injured and you can move. All these thoughts are in your head. Soon they will just fade away. Life will always have forks in the road. Just be patient and have control. Keep the course and you'll finally see. Life will always have forks in the road. Just be patient and have control. Keep the course and you'll finally see. The world will keep turning and you'll be left standing the edge of this cliff when you thought you were falling. Years from now you'll look back on this day and you'll see that everything really meant nothing.
Fallen. The song was written about 4 or 5 years ago, and the song is actually about basically when life throws something complicated in front of you, and you end up falling. And basically, the song kind of talks about how you take it as it is, and when you're on the ground, you kind of have to pick yourself up, and kind of just life is full of forks in the road, and you want to just kind of hold on tight, and basically there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what the song's about.
Michelle Bork has been a vocal coach in the Torrance area for over 10 years. We invited her to come into our studio and critique some of the open mic performances, and she gave advice on how they could sing better.
That you make me a woman who you said you'll be gentle with me, and
It's very nice. Obviously, there's a lot of energy into it, and she is enjoying what she's singing. One of the things that happens when you are wanting to sustain a pitch is we want to grab it and hold on to it. You think about, again, the mechanism being open and that sound going forward, not holding it back, but moving forward. That's going to create a different sensation. It's not going to be something that you're quite used to. So when you sing a word and you're sustaining it, holding it out, you don't want to collapse and close your mouth then who's going to hear? Only your nose, yes? So you need it to go forward. So if you're singing you want it to go forward and reach your audience. And that would be for all of your vowels and the words as well. But especially right now, since I saw this and it was on a sustained vowel, you, those, any kind of word that you're going to hold out, make sure that your lips and your jaw is nice and relaxed, and that again, you're supporting from the body so that you can let that sound go out to the audience. This is Michelle Bork. That was the tip of the day. If you'd like to contact me, you can reach me at borkmusic@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, www.borkmusic.com.
Jorge actually plays, he plays a few instruments. He plays guitar, keyboards, and bass. Usually what happens is I write a song from scratch. I start playing with my guitar and come up with the song and come up with the structure and lyrics. And once that's done, I pass it over to Jorge, and he actually kind of does the fill-ins and adds here and there to different instruments. Bernie is actually, he brings a lot of flavor to the band. He's actually a really good drummer, and he brings a lot of character to it. Usually I use a lot of easy drummer in my last album, but this time hearing live drums, he's just amazing. He sounds amazing.
Of a story that I once heard long ago. I recall it very vaguely, but I know it doesn't have a happy ending. You're notorious for your actions and for taking matters into your own hands. It's no wonder how your life is. Never really had a normal childhood. Has resentment, shows no mercy, probably sold his soul to the devil. He is out late at night searching for his victims. We don't know when or where he will strike again. He leaves his mark just to state that he's been there. Los Angeles, City of Angels. This summer of 1985, the city was held captive by a demon, the Night Stalker. He's been brought to justice with the death sentence, and he doesn't care at all. Newsflash revealed his face, 14 counts of murder, and he laughed and smiled away. This is the story of the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. He had the city on the edge cause he's violently sick in the head. He was beaten down, that's when everything came to an end. No.
Notorious was actually a song that I wrote about a fear that I had as a child. It's about a famous Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. I remember as a child being very terrified by him, and actually back in, I believe in 84 or 85, I'm not correct, but yeah, he went on a killing spree, and I just remember being very terrified of that, seeing his face. His face was very scary. He has a very sinister look to him. And the song actually talks about Richard Ramirez.
I am the mess of complete disaster. I am unstable. You shove things up, make things complicated. You don't know all the damage you've done, and we're both involved. And now it's a mess. I don't know how it got this far, but I know now we're in too deep, and it's hard to get out. We started to fade into the horizon, like a fire that dies. But I must confess, my mental contortions, depressed and it's over. But I must let go. I carried this on too long. How I lost all control. I don't know how it got this far, but I know now I was obsessed, and I had to let go. Goodbye. Farewell. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Farewell. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye is actually a love song. The song is about a couple that shouldn't be together. It's kind of like a sad love song, I guess, or a love song that shouldn't be a love song, I should say.
This is Dana Bizignano with the performance tip of the day. The difference between a piano and a synthesizer on stage is quite vast. If you are performing on a synthesizer, then hopefully you've been rehearsing on a synthesizer. It's really a matter of being used to the weight of the keys that you're playing. If you're used to playing a piano and you are going to be performing on a synthesizer of some kind, an electric keyboard of some kind, it is absolutely imperative that you spend time on that instrument, because the keys are going to feel different. Most of the time they're going to feel lighter. It is a very different experience. So always have that in mind. If that is a situation for you, and those situations do occur.
The Christmas gathering is very different than an open mic. The Christmas gathering again it wasn't so much to play my music. It was more just as a Christmas gathering, and I decided just to be the entertainment of the night, just because I haven't done it in a while. But it's very different from open mic, because open mic you're actually going over there to, at least for me, is to practice and to show new material and kind of use it as a skill. Playing 9 songs at a Christmas gathering is more intense, because it involves more practice, and especially with playing with other band members. With open mic, it's a little different, because it's anything goes at open mic. You sit there, and if you mess up, you mess up, and it's okay.
Every day feels like we're suffocating. We need to come up for air. Enough is enough, and I'm ready to let you go. Guess we're barely breathing. Do you even care? And I don't know how far I can go before we cut the cord. On the last thread, on the last leg, on the last thread, on the last leg, on the last thread, on the last leg. Every take is like we're getting closer, closer to the end. I'm standing in this room, listening to everything you said. How can you be so cold? Leave me hanging there on the last thread, on the last leg, on the last thread, on the last thread, on the last thread, on the last thread. Where did we go wrong? You ask me how. Let's not go there again. You don't understand. You don't wanna see all the things that you've done. You cannot, you cannot, you can't say you're sorry. You cannot, you cannot, you can't say you're sorry. No, no, on the last thread, 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 on the last thread. Wow, thank you.
On the last thread, it's actually a song about again a couple trying to hold on to the relationship, and how difficult it is to hold that relationship. It's like walking a fine thread, and being on the last thread is kind of scary. You're barely holding on to your relationship, and that's what that song's about.
It's Friday night and you're feeling alright. The night is young and you're looking so fine. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. was his name, he was tough and vain. He had all those girls lined up for him, that's what he always did. He would mess with their heads. 'Cause he's on fire, on fire, on fire tonight. 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 Whoa. Everybody knows he will never come in. No matter what you say, he has a new trick. And he gets what he wants. Jimmy gets what he wants. Don't think you can change him. All of the girls think they accomplished this. He's not the settling type. So don't be surprised when he pulls a fast one. And he'll burn you, he'll burn you, he'll burn you, he'll burn you. He's on fire, on fire, on fire tonight. 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 Whoa. Do it with me, okay? Here we go. How you win? Ready? Here we go. 'Cause he's on fire, on fire, on fire tonight. 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 Whoa. Thanks.
Jimmy the Player is a song that I don't want to say who it's about, but it was inspired by somebody very close, and it's a song about I guess somebody being a player, so to speak, somebody that plays with emotions in mind. First of all, being around positive people and people that you love was just awesome. I was still nervous, but it was just an amazing feeling to be around that kind of energy, and I enjoy playing music as it is, but to play for loved ones and close people was just an amazing feeling.